Hey, 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 happy Thoughtful Tuesday. Coming at you with another message for the collective with Wildlight Tarot. Sending you so much love and good vibrations. Allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. So I wanted to start a new weekly video. I do sometimes come on Tuesdays. I'm going to go ahead and make that commitment that I'll be making videos every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the collective. So Tuesdays are Thoughtful Tuesdays, Wednesday, What the Fuck Wednesday, Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, and then we'll close out with the weekend read on Friday. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're watching from YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, definitely make sure you let me know if these messages resonate down in the comments. Also, if these messages do resonate, then you can go donate at wildlighttarot.com, or you can go to my Cash App at Wildlight Tarot. And also, again, if these messages do resonate, they're for you. If they don't, they may not be for you, but take what applies to your situation. So today for the Song of the Collective, I got the song Bye Bye by Jody Messina, and I got Bye Bye, I'll catch you later. You know the song. So I've tried all I can remember. I've got my left foot on the accelerator, rear view mirror torn off. I ain't never looking back, and that's a fact. Okay, so what some of you guys have been thinking about is things from your past. You know, in this song, it's like she's a woman, she's singing to a man, she's been trying to get him to choose her, and she's finally saying, I've waited too long, I've given you too much time, bye-bye, I gotta go, and I'm not gonna look back. So I do think that's very symbolic, even if you're not in a relationship. I feel the collective is really going through a major transition where we're saying goodbye to things that really can't come with us in this new reality. So what I want to do today, I'm going to pull Etheric Evolution Blockages, which oddly enough, I got this deck a year ago today. So funny. But anyways, let's go ahead and pull Etheric Evolution Blockages. This is going to be more of a spiritual reading on Tuesdays where we talk about, ways that you can, ways you may be blocking yourselves on an etheric path or a spiritual path. So let's tap in and see blockages here for the collective, please. First blockage out, transmutation, says inner and external changes of energies, okay? So meaning the blockage is that you're not transmuting this energy into a higher frequency. So this looks a lot like when you are, pissed, let's say, we all get mad. We're all going to have anger. It's an emotion, and our emotions, remember, are a compass. So this anger is telling us what needs to be revealed, okay? And I do feel like a lot of you are absorbing energies of other people, and you're acting either out of character, or you're finding yourself acting like your old self. Even me, I fall into some traps sometimes where I go back to my old self. Some of you guys are feeling stranded, alone, abandoned, stuck, okay? And a lot of that is just because you're not giving and receiving gracefully. Some of you guys are, over giving to other people, and you're not receiving that same energy back, okay? What's interesting is we got the card of sovereignty. So it says, call your power back. You can't continue to allow these people to change you. This is like that phrase, like, you go ahead and decide how we're going to act because I match energy. Yeah, I used to think that was a good path. And then I discovered that that just lowers my frequencies. So yeah, I don't meet people at their level of comfort. I am at my own vibration, and I expect those others to come meet me where I am. And if they don't meet me where I am, that's okay. I'm either going to help pull you up to the higher vibration, or you and I are going to go different paths. We're going to separate, okay? But I do feel like a lot of you guys with this sovereignty card, it's important for you to call your power back and stand in your power. You have so much to give to the world. You have so much to accomplish. Don't allow these people to take away your power. And it's time for you to release control and shift your focus. You are going through some upgrades, and you're not really aware of what's going on with you. Some of you guys, blockages, ancestral wisdom, attainment of higher knowledge, old soul, wise heart. So what that tells me is that you're not recognizing that you're going through an upgrade, okay? There's a mass awakening happening everywhere. Everybody's on different timelines. We're all experiencing similar things, but at different rates of time, because time really doesn't exist. We created time, and anyways, I don't want to go into that whole phrase, but the point is like, you guys are smarter than you think you are, but you've let other people make you feel like you're not, or that you don't know what you're doing. And there's a lot of blue here. So, for me, this is a lot of you not speaking your truth. Throat chakra blockage, right? Like, I know for me, my throat chakra has been kind of in a weird place over the last couple of days. I did a throat chakra activation, or did some work on my throat chakra yesterday. But, for me, it's like I have to be honest with myself. And that's the same thing I'm feeling for you guys, is you have to be honest with yourself. I want to know some more information about the stranded. Okay, so tell me about this stranded, feeling alone. Why are you feeling alone? Okay, yeah, I mean, definite feelings of regret, remorse, guilt, okay? Eight of Cups. This is the perfect card here for the song that I channeled. It's like you're saying goodbye to everything you know, and you're on this journey, and you've left every cup of emotional fulfillment behind, and things just aren't really where you thought they would be. And the thing is, now you're struggling to want to take action. Now you're struggling to feel like you're powerful enough to move forward after you left a situation that wasn't serving you. And I do feel like, it's like you're feeling stranded, but like you're on this spiritual path, and you guys are being open spiritually, and you are going through this transformation. And through that, some of your masculine, I feel like, is hurting right now, because the masculine comes in as like the father, the protector, the commander, the the person that comes in and says, this is what we're doing, this is where we're going, let's go. And some of you, I feel like you're struggling to lead yourself right now, because you're not transmuting energies. And I feel like you're not understanding the lessons that you're going through. And a lot of this is, why is this happening to me? What's going on with me? Why do I keep having such bad luck? Why am I like this? And I feel like that's really just, you guys have to recognize that your inner world is a reflection of your outer experience. So if you're feeling this way, where you're asking, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Then you're becoming the victim of your own story. Because the thing is, we're co-creator with the universe. We are the ones that are projecting what we receive. So if you keep saying, why is this happening to me? Why can't I catch a break? Why can't I get above water? Well, it's because you're asking, why can't you get above water, but you're not standing up? It's like you're treading water, but it's only 3 feet deep, but that 3 feet of water, yeah, that can drown a person if they don't realize that there's a bottom, and some of you guys are just at the bottom, only seeing things from the perspective of, I can't get a break, I'm drowning and no one will help me and I don't know what to do. And the thing is, you do know what to do. You just got to stand up. You just got to call your power back. You just have to be the man, okay? Even if you're a female, you need to pull in that masculine energy. You need to be that action taker, go-getter, that sort of thing. And again, it's okay if things have slowed down and they're not working out for you. That's okay, because there's something that you needed to learn, but you have to slow down, which is all, this is what Thoughtful Tuesday is going to be all about, is like slowing down and making you think, what ways are you blocking yourself? Did you deal with a narcissistic energy, or maybe do you come across as that? Or, did you have abandonment wounds that caused you to, feel alone? right? Because if you're alone and you walked away from something, that feeling of being lonely will leave you feeling incomplete. And the goal is to find completion within yourself and to really honor yourself and get to that point where you don't need anyone, where it's not so much the need, right? Like we all need people. Everybody needs connection. That's why you're watching me right now. I'm connecting with all of you. We all need connection, and we all need people to be around. But we don't all need, when we're fragile, to be in a relationship or to connect with someone else. We need to work on our spiritual path and what's best for us. The challenge here is deciding what you want. You know, I feel like there's a lot of this limbo, like, well, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right path? Am I going the right direction? Should I just go in and say, fuck it all and, chop people down? I do feel like this Queen of Swords energy could be connecting, by the way, with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Could also be connecting here with an Aries, a Taurus, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra for these current cards. But it's like you're at this place here. There's a new beginning. You do have some confidence. You know, you've got somebody that had come into your life, I feel like, and again, took your power from you, but it's still there. You know, below the surface, your general energy here, it's still there. You still have positive new beginnings. You still have good experiences. But again, there's situations that have really taken your power. And for some of you, it's money, it's finance, it's making rash decisions without thinking things through. It's, not understanding your own emotions, so you can't use them as a compass because maybe you even reject your emotions. Maybe when you start to feel things, you're like, fuck that. I don't want to feel anything. I'm going to be sad. I like feeling sad because, my inner child felt sad. So we can feel sad, but we don't want to feel hurt. We don't want to feel these feelings. And the thing is, the human experience should not include suffering. If you are suffering, you are being shown what you need to let go of if you're suffering, okay? And today I'm going to do an extended reading for this video, so hang tight. I'll be going on 15 minutes here at the 15-minute mark for Instagram, and then I will upload on YouTube. So take a look if you guys are interested in the extended reading. Make sure you go to Wildlight Tarot on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Again, I'll be coming here on YouTube as well as Instagram, Facebook for these daily general messages every Tuesday through Friday, okay? Unless, of course, something happens and I can't make it, but anyways. So, yeah, I feel like, it's important for you guys to realize, like, even if things aren't where you wanted them to be, like, so you've got this new beginning. You had to walk away from something that didn't serve you, and even if financially that caused you an issue, right? When you moved away or you walked away, there was a financial struggle because you left a relationship or you left a situation. For some of you, this isn't going to resonate as a relationship. For some of you, this will resonate as a career. Maybe you walked away from something that wasn't serving you and you went towards a more spiritual path. And again, you're struggling here to know what you want. But the thing is, you're healing, okay? And through this healing experience, it's going to feel hard to get up and move forward, but it's temporary. It's not going to last forever, okay? You are getting, wonderful divine ideas and inspiration. Your angels are trying to communicate with you, but I feel like because you feel so alone, you can't imagine or wrap your brain around there being other beings in the world, okay, in the fourth dimension, here to help you. There are spirit guides. There are angels, ancestors. There's a lot of beings that are surrounding you at this time to help you, okay? And some of you guys, you need to find your love within yourself and quit looking for love and love yourself, right? For others of you, though, because you walked away from this situation, you may have new love entering your life. And look, new love doesn't have to be like a romantic situation. New love could be, wow, I've never loved myself the way I love myself. New love could be, I just got a new puppy and I didn't know I could love something just as much as I love everything else. My children, my spouse, whatever, right? I didn't know I could love more, but the animal taught me to love, So those of you on Instagram, I'll see you guys on YouTube. I'm continuing on this message. Again, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. But for my YouTube here, and again, I'll be uploading these on multiple platforms, you could have this new love, this new love for yourself. There's a lot of naked babies in here. So you guys need to align with playfulness and new love, okay? Your angels are trying to show you the love that surrounds you. But it's really hard to feel and experience love when you don't know even how to love yourself, okay? So if you're struggling at this time to love yourself, I'm going to tell you that the first thing that you need to do is affirmations, okay? Tell yourself, I love myself unconditionally. And if you repeat that phrase, do it with me now, I love myself unconditionally. If you repeat that phrase and it does not feel good and you feel like you're lying to yourself, then you need to keep saying it until you believe it, okay? For others of you, you're insecure about your body. You're insecure about, what you do for a living. You're insecure about a lot of things. So the thoughtfulness of this week is to stop being insecure, which I know easier said than done, but you have to align with the root. Why do you have this insecurity? So, going all the way back to the very beginning of time, what is the reason that you're so insecure with your body, or that you're so insecure with your job, your career, okay? Usually there's going to be a moment that you can go back to from childhood that will tell you why you feel this way, So you got to kind of hang tight and really seek within, okay, what is the issue? What is in the way of your new beginning? Because you have emotional fulfillment. There is a new beginning. There is confidence, but there's a lot of mixed energy here. First cards I asked about, why are you feeling stranded and alone? Okay, some of you guys, I just got this. Some of you guys could have had somebody leave you. But it's beautiful because that was protection. They needed to leave so that you could find yourself, okay, which is where you find yourself now. Understand that you have this good positive energy around you, but the situation from the past is really hindering you right now. And some of you guys are trying to control the outcome when you have no control. The only thing you can control is within yourself, okay? And attaining higher knowledge from, past lives, and understanding that you are wise beyond your years. You just have not accessed it in a very long time, and you have forgotten your true wisdom. But your true wisdom is within you, and it's hard to feel wisdom whenever there is greed, manipulation, control, and selfish intent, okay? So you really have to ask yourself, is this you that is being greedy, trying to control the situation and only worried about yourself? Or is this an energy of somebody around you that has taken your power from you? It's time to try something new, okay? You've been in an autopilot ever since this situation happened. I know that you're wanting to manifest things. I know that you're wanting to learn more and do more and have more, okay? But it's really time for you guys to come in, again, as this leader. I keep hearing the word leader. It's time for you to come in as a leader, but not for others, but to lead yourself, to truly lead yourself. That's what I'm getting, okay? So let's go ahead. I want to pull a card from my White Light Oracle deck. I just felt like today would be a day in Thoughtful Thursday or Thoughtful Tuesday. Y'all, I keep calling it the wrong shit. I don't know. I wanted to get this opportunity during Thoughtful Tuesday to read a White Light Oracle guidebook excerpt here and pull a card for you guys on this deck. This deck is amazing. When I first got it and I pulled my first card, I cried. So, what's new? I always cry. whatevers. It's my superpower, okay? But anyways, you know, it was a very powerful message for me. And I want to give us a card for the collective today to really remember your power and, you know, kind of figure out where we are. So let's pull a card here from my White Light Oracle guidebook. And let's see what is going on for the collective. Messages for the collective, please. So I got 3 cards. I'm not going to take all 3. I'm going to take from the top. And this is Solve Paluti. And this is 741 hertz, okay? So you guys can go to YouTube or Apple Music or Spotify. Go look up 741 hertz, okay? This sounds like removing negative energy, but I'm going to pull it up. It's card number 19. That breaks down to the number 10. So this is all about completion and closure, okay? So this says, tune into your heart, dear ones. That's what your guides say. And you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Engage yourself in healing and space clearing. Commit to regular practices that can help you connect to your inner light. Your light shall not be overcome by any darkness or negativity. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring your heart joy. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and to access it daily. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual protection. During such a world age, it takes more to experience clarity, purity, and originality. Often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field, psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxins in foods, polluted oceans, which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such as the current case, progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and to reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peaceful abiding on this planet. The frequency of 741 cleans things up. Solve Paluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the hold of negativity, and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. This frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonics of the quantum field, the reorganizing principle of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself in your space in ways that feel affirming, inspiring, and beautiful. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greatest good. So, and so be it. And so it is, and so it is. So very relevant here to what's going on just in the cards. Like this 741 hertz to clear the negative toxins. There's a lot of things going on right now. It's hard to stay playful. It's hard to feel powerful in this type of negative experience, but we have to move ourselves to not so much looking at things as dark or light or good or bad. It just is, okay? It just is. I saw this thing on TikTok. It totally changed my perspective. They basically say that, you know, you can see, here we go. So we have a pin, okay? And from this perspective, you see that there is black and there is red, okay? And whatever way you look at it, it's like this is the bad, okay? The red is bad. That's all we can see. That's all you can see at this point is red is bad. And when I flip it, all you can see is black is good, right? These are the colors you can only see. But the thing is, there is no separation. It's just a pin. It's just a pin. There is no separation. Our negative emotions are revealing to us what we need to deal with, okay? I also just saw this. Some of you guys are not sleeping. You're not sleeping because there's something you're not dealing with. And Spirit is waking you up just like a child to say, hey, you forgot to put the dishes away at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if anybody's ever been woken up from sleep to do something as a child that they were supposed to do, but I certainly have, okay? And I do it to my daughter sometimes when it's 9 or 10 o'clock and I'm like, I told you to do this. You're going to get up. I don't care if you want to sleep or not. Get up. I asked you to do that 17 hours ago, right? So anyways, it's like Spirit's waking you up to tell you, yo, bitch, you need to deal with something, okay? So ask yourself, what is it that you're not dealing with? And it has to do with love. What is causing your heart to feel so hard? Do you even know what unconditional love is? Can you experience that? Can you align with that? Can you show gratitude for what you have? Okay, so let's tap in. Let's see what your angels, ancestors, and guides want you to know right now. First card is Seer. See beyond the current situation. And oddly enough, my daughter brought me her bloodstone. It's Black Moonstone is what it's called. And I think it's funny that she brought me a crystal ball because she's psychic, of course. We all are, but I try to harness and really work with my girls and, my children and their abilities. So anyways, random thoughts. Moving forward, Seer, see beyond the current situation because you can only see things from that one perspective right now and it looks really red, but there's something on the other side of that. And ultimately it's none of those things. You are not made of your emotions. Like your emotions do not control you or make up who you are. If you have a negative feeling or negative thought, that is not who you are. You are not a failure. Stop calling yourself a failure. Some of you guys love and let yourself be loved, okay? You guys need to open yourself up to love. And again, there's something that needs to be revealed here. So you got Seer. You got Stargazer. Set your sights higher. Maybe you've forgotten that you're bigger than the way that you're acting. Like the victim is the one everybody needs to look down on. But why are you looking down on yourself? Can you set your sights higher? Can you dream bigger? We also got here Sage. Be devoted and committed. So, this is a spiritual reading. You guys got to be demoted. Okay, demote yourself because you done forgot what the hell you're doing, okay? Demote yourself. You're not the spiritual leader that you used to be because you haven't been devoted and committed, okay? But the other thing is you also haven't been demoted in Spirit's eyes. So, Spirit, God, whatever, like just because you failed doesn't mean that you're less than, okay? You just need to get your practice back up and you need to honor and be devoted and committed to your spiritual practice. This is Sage, this is about cleansing, clearing, starting fresh, getting your routine and your ritual. We also got Stag, trust and thrive. So some of you guys need to have more trust and know that it's safe for you to be powerful right now. It's safe for you to be powerful for yourself and pour into yourself. That is where the safety is found. So today I'm going to read or pull. Well, my daughter took my things. I'm going to read or pull from this book, which is something that I've been integrating into my morning routine, and I want to know what the book has for you. So I'm just going to pull a random, stop at a random page, okay? So we got taking responsibility for yourself. It says taking responsibility for yourself. This is the the heart chakra, okay? And it says, taking responsibility for this archetype is a stage of development many people have to go through before finding real love. This is, by the way, moving from the actor or actress to actually real love, okay? It says, as adolescents, we learn to imitate those who are in love. We learn how to behave in relationships. Eventually, we develop a capacity to love. This may come when we bond with another, feel safe, and open our hearts and trust and faith. Sometimes, because of our fears, we remain blocked in a shallow facsimile of love, avoiding confrontation or difficulties which would enable us to deepen our relationships. We may find ourselves embroiled in fights and still not grasp the meaning of what love is for us. It is only when we drop our defenses and expose our soft, vulnerable nature that love has a chance to bloom, and we can move on to the lover archetype, okay? So it says, exercise to help you deepen your capacity to love yourself. Ask yourself the following questions. Are you able to be open and honest about your feelings with another person? How much love do you feel for yourself? Can you experience love for yourself when you are unhappy or lonely? Are you able to sustain a commitment through difficult times? Do you know how to stay with someone through unpleasant and hard times when communication is blocked because of blame or resentment? Can you detach enough to allow your loved ones to be themselves? Does your love help to honor your commitment to work things through when you feel unsure and vulnerable? And can you be true to your feelings in a relationship without sacrificing or losing your sense of self? These questions are designed to give you some insight into your capacity to love and be loved. They are not a test with right or wrong answers, only a gauge for you to understand, for your understanding of love in your life, okay? So go back after this, rewind the video, and go back and re-ask yourself those questions. Because you're going to find a lot of nuggets in there, all right? Things that maybe are revealing to you that you may not be emotionally available enough to be in a relationship with someone, and that's okay, all right? That's where we heal and we rebuild and we align with that which we know that we deserve. And if we don't know what we deserve and we feel we deserve the worst, then we won't ever experience that love that we've been looking for. You know, I know for me, it was something I was always looking for. I was always looking for someone just to love me for who I was. But I didn't even love me for who I was. So I didn't get anybody in my life that loved me for who I was until I loved myself for who I was and what I was. And you know, it's funny. I loved myself back then for who I was when I met my husband. But also, I still had a lot of insecurities, and I've changed so much now that I love myself more than I've ever loved myself, ever, you know? I can sit here in front of you guys on a video and be like, wow, I like my face. Whereas that's not always been the case, okay? So your messages here for my star seeds or anybody that resonates with this message, blue star, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So it's time to be honest with yourself and follow the light of your inner compass, okay? And we got Gaia. Connect to the pulse of Mother Earth. She will guide you through this time of change. And then we got creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless soul. Limitless creative soul, okay? It says, so create, okay? Transmute some of this stuff that you're feeling, this lack of love or whatever, this hate that you have, whatever you're struggling with in your individual circumstance, sit down and really just create something that's for you. Not for anyone else, but for you. Something that makes you happy. Something that makes you feel like you accomplished something, okay? And then we got meditation. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. And then truth. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. And some of you are a channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world, okay? So some of you watching this are meant to channel and give messages to other people to help them get out of these situations. So everything you're healing through now, you're going to be faced with someone else that is going through the same situation. Maybe it'll be 10 years later where you're going to help them heal from whatever their problems are. So just know, even though this feels like you're in the muck and it feels like a lot going on, you just got to do a little extra work to clear through that toxic energy of society, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. I am sending so much love and good vibrations. Once again, allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. And I will see you guys tomorrow for What the Fuck Wednesday. Have a wonderful day.